I am pretty sure that many of you are going to see yourself in this. Now, do you realize at work, we're always told to think out of the box, like push yourself further. But for most of us, we've been so conditioned in school to think within the box. Like I remember, especially during PSLE and secondary school times, when I'm trying to solve a math problem, I could get the correct answer at the end, but I would still get it wrong if it didn't fit into the model structure that we were trained to work with it. And if you think about it, it was almost like I got penalized so much because I didn't stick to the box. And I do believe that we unconsciously take a lot of those messages even into our career. And even for me, after leading hiring teams for over a decade, when I finally wanted to make a career move that was more intentional, that was something that blended purpose and impact, I was trying to find the box that was guaranteeing my success. So I would do a certification. I thought I had to do like 2 years in a certain roles before I started looking out. I would reach out to recruiters, and I used to be a recruiter myself, so I thought I knew it all, but none of it even worked. In fact, even if I got somewhere, even if I got like a first round interview, it would end up stopping there, or it would be an opportunity that was a significant pay cut. And I remember feeling very demoralized, feeling very frustrated because I knew that I was meant for more, but I was really struggling to get other people to see that I could do so much more. And now looking back at when, now 5 years on, and when I look back at what did I do differently to move into senior leadership, to get a 2-time LinkedIn top voice, all these exciting opportunities, I would say it came down to 3 things. And guess what? None of it fits into the category of fitting into the box. So the first thing was getting clarity. I stopped saying yes to all types of different opportunities. I really took the time to consolidate my experience, identify where did I want to focus? How do I even package up my transferable skills for what was coming next? And you know what? It made me realize that before I was trying to speak to anyone and everyone, but the saying, when you try and speak to everyone, you end up speaking to no one. That is 100% true. The second thing that I do is a little bit unpopular, but I double down on my difference. Look, if I'm being really honest, there's no way that I could have competed with all of these other candidates with decades of consulting experience. And in my head, as an ex-recruiter, I could already see the auto rejection email because I didn't fit in that box. But when I did the entire clarity phase, I realized I had something that the other candidates didn't have. I had worked on such diverse projects across HR, and I also knew how to grow revenue and grow businesses from my startup world and from running my side hustles. So I doubled down on that. And then the third piece is I didn't just talk about what I could do. I've looked for opportunities where I can show it. And this is the thing, the gap between what you can do versus what other people think you can do is real. And especially in a world where we live now, where anyone, can write a perfect ChatGPT resume, but that human element, being able to hook and capture attention, no standard ChatGPT resume is going to be able to do that. So I had to help the hiring team visualize what I can do. So think of case studies, 30, 60, 90-day plans, looking at opportunities that I can advocate for myself through my work and my story.